We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Oakland A's. The Blue Jays enter the day with their winning streak of 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Sonny Gray gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks. And we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. And no one will track it down.
First pitch, 7:07.
Gray ready with the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Donaldson in foul ground. Makes the play, one away. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Gray has compiled over 1,100 innings of work over his major league career and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Gray features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Bryce Harper. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Drew Smiley out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. Last 3 starts, an ERA of under 1. So if you think you're going to score a lot of runs off this guy, you better get him early, because once he settles in, he's awfully tough. And Matty V, this is one of the top pitchers in the sport right now.
Digging in, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mount Davis for extra bases. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Bureau? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Buxton at second. Goodwin on at first with nobody out. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Now a bluff here as he'll step off and look him back to third. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-1.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. And that's out number 1. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan Schoop can keep up the hot bat. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. Here's Jonathan Schoop now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
1-1 to count. From the belt, the pitch sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next up for the A's, Andrew McCutchen. And Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Well, obviously not biting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here. Smiley comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Josh Donaldson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And it's 1-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Some more of the all set for the start of the inning, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
Nick Castellanos.
And that swung on and missed for strike one. Castellanos brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Rhys Hoskins comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in George Springer. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Ronaldo Hernandez. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pre-game, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League, and the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Good curveball, strike 2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to, so you got to be on point with this one.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Brian Goodwin will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Now another 1-2.
Ball. 2-2 down.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. He was taken in the 14th round during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Ready now, Austin Nola, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. At the plate, Wilmer Flores. The first shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Flores, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He was an 8th round selection during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Fouled away. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. And this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down, pull it. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Fouled off. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Two pitches fouled away. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Here's Will Myers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And that misses, 1-1. And that misses, 2-1. Here's the pitch. 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Into the box now, Jonathan Schoop. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and 1 strike. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Aaron Hicks Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And it's fouled away. The 3-1. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it. Makes the play, one away. Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Myers in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Two are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the fourth, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. And that misses, ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Harper swings and hits it very well to right. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Down the tunnel like Olmedo signs. Unbelievable. That was a bomb.
Nick Castellanos now.
Designated hitter, Nick.
As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Little chopper back to the mound. And this ball's right past him at first base. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. McCutchen is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Josh Donaldson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping in, Ronaldo Hernandez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
He loses him on ball 4. Stepping in, Evan White comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No balls and a strike to count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Still 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called, and boy, that zone just got a bit larger, 2 away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for Oakland.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hicks is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. A's strength. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now the pitch. George Springer is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Popped him up. Hernandez will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Out in front of it, strike 1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now here's the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Buxton is there. 2 gone. Next to bat for Toronto, Austin Nola. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Corey Seager. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So here's Will Myers. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Ready once again, Jonathan Scope. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a ball 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The count now at 2-1. Smiley peers in. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so wouldn't you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches?
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Top half of the sixth about to get started. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now back.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That's an awesome 12-6 hook right there. Look at the depth, spin rate, nasty downward tilt on that pitch.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Outside, that's a ball.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. The 1-1. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is the center fielder. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Designated hitter, Nick.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1, here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. And Myers will make the catch to retire the side. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen.
The left fielder, Andrew.
Pedro Baez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for
Here comes the first pitch.
number 52.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1. So one gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Josh Donaldson becomes out number 2 this inning. First delivery to him on the way. Ronaldo Hernandez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1-2-3. Jonathan Hernandez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 72.
7th inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Now the pitch. Lined hard to center field. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the 17th.
So one away now in the Toronto 7th, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter number 9.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. Fouled away. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Ready for now. Evan White. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Cody Hoyer gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Right side. And that's the first out.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Byron Buxton. He singled his last time up. 4-1.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he takes a cold strike 1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Hoyer, a native of Montana, the treasure state as they call it. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Another one sent foul. He'll try again. 1-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Springer. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Into the box, Brian Goodwin. Gregorius has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter number 5.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. But the A's come back to even things up thanks to this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Edilberto Ramos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 61.
Striding in once again, Austin Nova. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Line drive to left. McCutchen is there, and he has it for the out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
The left fielder, number 31, Aaron Hicks.
In now, Aaron Hicks. That's popped up. Coming on is McCutchen. And this will land foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
On a line to shortstop. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Shortstop, Carlos.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. He's set and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The set and the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Two and 2. Here it is. Swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Will Myers. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Will Myers.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
So
that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Gregorius is there, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The left fielder, number 22.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew McCutchen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And a wide throw, but a great job there to keep his foot on the bag, and that fine play will end the inning. A's are gone in order, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Bryce Harper will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they've taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Tyler Clippard is going to come on in relief, as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Into the box now, Nicholas Castellanos. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Clippard, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Buxton, patrolling center, makes the play. 1 out. Runner at second, 1 away, and that brings in George Springer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. Nope, actually he'll stay put, and there are 2 away now. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. And some dramatics here in the top of the ninth as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's now 3-2 Toronto. Josh Donaldson digging in now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Nick Anderson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First pitch on its way.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see, he currently ranks second in the AL in that department. Standing in, Ronaldo Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
The first baseman
Coming to the
12,
plate now, Evan White. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Hicks going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, and just like that, this ball game is all tied.
What a swing right there, picking up the boys, bottom 9, down 1, and you come through in a huge way to tie the game and give yourself a chance to win this one.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Up high. 2-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide. Now in the box, Austin Nova hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th. Digging in once again, Wilmer Flores. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Myers is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. So far this season, Hicks brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance. Jays go down in order. Still tied 3-3.
Leading off for the A's.
Striding forward now is the DH, Brian Goodwin. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Dane Dunning comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Striding into the box, Will Myers looking to change his fortunes here. 0-for-4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Harper is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. 1-2-3 go the A's. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Lou Trevino takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 62.
11th inning set to get underway, and next the dangerous power threat, Carlos Correa. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch, and he blew it right by him there.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Line drive to left. And a clean base hit, so he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him one extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. One more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
Here's the first pitch. There's a good swing by Harper, but this will drift foul off to the right and out of play. The 0-1.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
And this will be fouled away. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Short, hit hard, reined in. One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. It's getting late, 1 run. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Jonathan Scope. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Therefore it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And there's out number 2. Digging in now, Josh Donaldson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. 1-1 the pitch. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
At the plate now, Ronaldo Hernandez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 pitch coming. High and deep to right center. Harper has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. The A's strand 1. Score remains tied at 3-3. Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He's set. Here it comes. One and one. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. The pitch. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as they take the lead 4-3. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at it.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Didi Gregorius is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Austin Nola. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Scope has got it, and the side is retired. Bottom of the 12th inning now, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Evan White. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is in off the plate.
Ball 2.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another try at 2-2. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Springer. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Byron Buxton. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. No balls and a strike to count. And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brian Goodwin. He flew out in his last at-bat. He pulls this one into right, but this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Toronto get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Dane Dunning wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Athletics, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello there, baseball fans, and welcome to a Mother's Day edition of Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, Bryce Harper launched 3 solo home runs, leading the Blue Jays past the A's 4-3. He is currently among the AL leaders in batting average. The Boston Red Sox combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 3-1. Hunter Wood got his 3rd win this season as the Rangers downed the Rays 3-1. The Orioles allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Angels 6-5. Derek Rodriguez was victorious for the 5th time this season, helping the Tigers take care of the Indians 7-5. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Royals got 12 hits in this one as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 11-10. Tom Murphy dominated the game offensively with 7 runs driven in on 3 home runs as the Mariners downed Houston 12-5. He has now hit safely in 13 straight games. The Miami Marlins had 12 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 5-3. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. Kevin Pillar had a great day driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Nationals downed the Cubs 14-4. The win was their 6th straight as a team. Tommy Edman launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total, helping the Diamondbacks grab a victory against the Brewers 13-5. The Pirates relief pitcher, number 34, grabbed his 2nd win of the year as the Pirates got the best of the Phillies 6-5. The New York Mets held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 5-1. The Rockies pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds